Welcome to A Time to Pause. I'm Sarah. Today I've been thinking a lot about generosity and how I can cultivate more generosity in my life. And I like that because when I'm feeling tight and constricted, I realize that the antidote can be those more joyful emotions like generosity. And I notice that in my life when I'm feeling like I don't have enough, that actually generosity is really, really helpful for me to put a little bit of perspective on things. And generosity doesn't always mean giving money away is what we kind of feel like have that association with, but it can be as simple as smiling to the people that you walk down the street with, letting people in when they're rushing past you in the car, or helping a neighbour with their shopping. So it's just really, really simple things. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated, especially when we feel we're time poor. If we can recognise that we have the capacity to give something, it can put perspective on that we do actually have time, like when we don't have to get caught up into ourselves. So that's what I like to play with generosity. And how I do that in my meditations is just coming into a space of openness and calmness, and then reflecting on what generosity means to you. So that's where I'm going to take us today. So as always, just get into a comfortable position, whatever that means for you, on a chair, on the floor, whatever that means, and sit in an upright position that facilitates energy and strength, and yet at ease and relaxation. And then when you feel comfortable, to close your eyes, and we'll just come into our space by taking a few deep breaths in and letting it go. Let you do that in your own time, with each in-breath generating strength and energy, and each out-breath ease and relaxation. Know that you're breathing in and know that you're breathing out. So when you feel ready to let the breath go and allow the breath to breathe itself, just relax back into the breath. Seeing if you can let go just a little bit more. Have the faith that the breath will support you. Come into whichever posture you're in and recognize you're here right now. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just observing what is here right now. If you would like to sweep your attention through your body, starting from the top of your head down to your feet, in whichever pace you feel comfortable, just noticing sensations. And observe that when we put our attention somewhere, there's just a natural release, a natural letting go. When I put my attention to my eyebrows, I notice that they soften without me consciously doing anything. So sweep your attention through your body till you feel like you're in a position of ease and comfort. And you can notice yourself breathing in and breathing out. And each time your attention wanders, allow it to just come back to whatever is here in the present moment. Whatever your attention falls upon, that could be your breath, could be sensations in the body. Just bring your attention back each time it gets hijacked into your thoughts. And notice thoughts as just thoughts, coming and going, just like the breath comes and goes. Thoughts and feelings also come and go. From this place of ease, bring to mind a time that you feel you have been generous to others. Whatever first comes to mind. Try not to overcomplicate it. Try not to get into the story about what happened. We're just bringing to mind a time that you have been generous to others, and cultivate the feeling that that felt like. It may have been taking a friend a meal, or helping out a neighbour, being kind to one of your pets. Could have been giving a donation or supporting a good cause, or volunteering your time. Try to just choose a time or a place without getting too caught up in the story around it. Just cultivate that sense of what it was like to give openly and freely, to give from the generosity of your heart, and what that felt like. It may have been easy, or it may have been hard. But just getting to know your relationship with generosity. Now, if you just take your attention back to your breath, and notice what's going on in the present moment. Sounds, sensations, breathing. Now I would like for you to take in your mind's eye a time when someone was generous to you. Again, we're not looking for a big generous act. If that comes to mind, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. Could be as simple as someone saying a nice comment to you online, or someone not questioning you when you felt uncomfortable. Or it could be that someone gave you a compliment, or just took their time out to help you. We're just noticing your relationship with generosity, both giving and taking. Now just take your attention back to your breath. And remember, there's no judgment. It's about becoming inquisitive about your own relationship with yourself, so your relationship with generosity. I know in the past I have feared being generous to others, feared the vulnerability that comes with that. The vulnerability in giving money with that fear of not having enough of my own, or the vulnerability of smiling at someone and that fear of, will they take advantage of me? Till I recognized these fears, I was caught in this place of not having a great relationship with generosity. When I could recognize the fear as fear, I could appreciate and cultivate generosity with more wholeheartedness. And it feels good. So I'll just get you to start to take a few deep breaths in and out. Start to move around and open your eyes. Okay. Thanks for your time. Take care.